Hi guys, today we will talk about economic polls and business etiquette.
First of all, we have the economic pulse between Peru and Mexico. Peru has a population of 33 million, which 50.4% are women and 49.6 are men. Mexico has a population of 128 million, which 52 of them are women and 48 are men. The GDP per capita of Peru is 6,621, and the GDP per capita of Mexico is 10,045. The population of an ABC1, which is the highest social economic group, we have that Peru has a 14.1% as of 2022, and Mexico has a 22.4% also as 2022. The rate of analphabetism, we have that Peru has a 5.1%, and Mexico has a rate of 4.7%. This data is for Mexico is of 2023 and for Peru is of 2022. Then we have the political systems. For Peru, we have the presidential republic, and for Mexico, we have a federal republic. The currency of Peru is Peruvian sol, in abbreviation is PEN, and for Mexico, we have Mexican peso, which each is abbreviated MXN. At last, we have the main companies. Peru has Grupo Gloria, Alicorp, Intercorp, and Falabella. Mexico has Grupo Carso, Grupo Mexico, FEMSA, and America Mobile. This data shows us that even though Mexico has a larger population, it also has a more higher GDP per capita and a more percentage of population of a high social economic class. And in aspect we have that it should be lower is the rate of analphabetism. This shows us that Mexico is a more advanced country than Peru in this kind of data.
In Peru, we have the largest economic pools that are Lima, Arequipa, and Trujillo. In Mexico, we have Mexico City, Monterrey, and Guadalajara. Therefore, we have their biggest industries that are manufacturing, finance, and tourism for Peru. And for Mexico, we have manufacturing, finance, and services. In Peru, we have shown an inflation in 2022 of 8.45 and in Mexico of 7.82. In access to services, we have that in Peru, electricity is for 96%, water for 85%, and internet for 79%. And in Mexico, we have that electricity is for 98%, water to 94%, and internet for 65%. Therefore, we have the percentage of poverty that in 2019 in Peru it was from 20.7% and in Mexico was from 35.8% as well in 2019. And for last, we have the Human Development Index that in Peru was from 0.777 and in Mexico it was from 0.779.
Now I will talk about Peru's business etiquette. Social behaviors. In Peru, kindness at the primacy of the family are essential, driven by religious influence. Society values its heritage and communicates indirectly. Respect for superiors, hospitality to foreigners, and in a conversation, distance and brief eye contact are emphasized. Although traditional gender roles persist, job opportunities for women have evolved positively over time. Ratings and courtesies. The ratings varies according to the context. In meetings, everyone shakes hands, while with friends or family, it is common to greet with a hug or kiss on the right cheek. Between genders, is its women who usually take the initiative in extending the hand. Punctuality. Punctuality is not strict, and meetings tend to be somewhat informal. It is not considered impolite to give advance notice of possible delays. In meetings, punctuality is not a priority and they tend to drag on, prioritizing agreements over timely completion. They start with personal conversation before addressing business issues, avoiding certain sensitive topics. Mutual knowledge is crucial as personal contacts take precedence over business. Saving face is valued, which can give the impression of agreements without informal commitments. The business structure is hierarchical with decisions made at the highest levels. In Peruvian negotiations, senior management is usually involved and extensive pre-organization research is conducted on the counterparty. The process is traditional with initial proposals often exaggerate, followed by intensive negotiations until an agreement is reached. Verbal fluency is valued, using the tactic of flirting to make the meeting more pleasant and persuasive. The dress code, Peruvians value elegant dress and adopt a conservative and formal style. Men opt for suits and ties in discreet tones, while women tend to wear elegant skirts or dress. Gifts. Gifts are appreciated, and it is suggested that they be simple and carefully wrapped. It is advisable to avoid giving back or purple flowers, as well as share objects that may symbolize the intention to sever the relationship. Generally, the gift is opened at the time of receiving it.
So let's talk about the business etiquette for Mexico. When we talk about business social behaviors, Mexican business etiquette is rooted in class consciousness, gentility, relationships, and family values. Personal connections play a crucial role, often outweighing the significance of a business proposal. Mexicans invest time and effort in building relationships, and networking is approached with purpose. Talking about greetings and courtesies, men typically begin with handshakes and may transition to embrace as familiarity grows. Women and men may exchange light kisses, usually initiated by the woman. Using first names is reserved for established relationships. Talking about punctuality, Mexicans are known for their relaxed attitude toward time, yet in the business realm, as a reasonable punctuality is expected. Meetings may not strictly adhere to proposed agendas, often allowing room for flexible discussions. For example, when we talk about punctuality, there is like a 15 minutes time gap when you can expect like wait for a person that is not on time. Business meetings in Mexico often extend beyond scheduled times, embracing the opportunity for free exchange of ideas and information. Overall, understanding and respecting these cultural nuances are essential for the business, successful business interactions in Mexico. Negotiation is highly valued. Woven into the fabric of everyday life, Mexican business people excel at negotiating, displaying a passion for the process, expect throughout the questioning, arguments, discussions grounded in emotion, facts, or a combination thereof. Professional appearance is significant, with Mexicans maintaining a formal and stylish demeanor in the business world. While gift giving is not mandatory, it might be seen as a goodwill gesture. Simple gifts, especially those representing one's company, are suitable after an initial business meeting. To conclude these presentations, we can see that Mexico and Peru are similar but in a proportionality. For example, in the economic polls, we can see that the different aspects that we show today are equal, but the population that Mexico has makes it more like stronger in this way. And also in the business etiquette, we can see that many of the aspects that we compare today, like personal interactions, the gift giving, the negotiation, and the other aspects that we compare, are close to being like equal. So this is a consequence of being in the same continent and speaking the same language. So having these many factors that we share make us like good partners for negotiating. It is like the obstacle for us to have a bigger commercial relationship, the inflation and other economic problems that has every country in order to be better partners. But in terms of culture and national identity, we can say that it's pretty similar. Thank you so much for your time.